well, I find the judging process very interesting. The good part of the judging is like we had already done the first round of judging, which is completely online, and it has already been shortlisted. And every category has got few entries which we need to which rejudge in terms of like what's the kind of final scores we are going to give. I think there's a pretty good amount of discussion happened, and I really like the judges here because they all came from diverse industries, be it retail, be it telecom, be it previous agency background. So it's a very good discussion about the entries. I think every entries got discussed in detail, and then finally every judge went back and gave their final scores, and it went category by category. So it's a good amount of discussion happened. I guess the judging process is pretty fair and pretty transparent. The other part is, as a judge, I really learned a lot about different companies, different individuals and different entries, and also got a perspective about how their work has really impacted those companies, hearing from other judges' mouth.
I think it was interesting. It was a nice free-flowing discussion. I think the quality of entries on the whole were good. I was disappointed with a couple of categories. I think the planner of the year, didn't reflect true account planning. A lot of it was a little tactical. A lot of it was media planning, and I think that part was a little disappointing. But I thought otherwise the quality of discussions and the entries by and large were very good.
The experience was interesting. The process was fairly rigorous. A lot of hours went into it. I thought I put in 10 hours in the first round, and today another 3-4 hours. Interesting panel of judges. They all brought in their own perspective, and I thought it was interesting going through each of the entries because they had unique things to offer. And all in all, interesting and a learning experience too.
Yeah, I think it was very interesting. This is the first time I'm judging Agency of the Year award. So the entries were a little fewer in numbers in some of the categories. But definitely in some categories, the entries were really good quality. Some good hard work has gone into it from some of the agencies which have sent their entries. I think couple of categories the entries could have been better, but overall the experience has been quite enriching to me personally also, and I wish all the winners all the best.
I think the process was excellent. I think we had a great round of discussions across the table. It was good to see people from different categories, from different backgrounds sitting around the table, having a nice discussion around the various creatives and the various entries. I think the entries were overall good. I wouldn't say terrific. I think a lot of effort has gone into them. I think I wish we had a wider range of entries, but I think the overall quality of entries was good. The good bit was different entries were there, from specialized agencies to the PR to the creative person to the account person to the planning person. So it was good to see a wide mix.
Yeah, I think overall, like everybody said, the quality of entries have been fabulous this year. But let me make a controversial point by also saying that we missed one very large group in this. So we hope to have them back next year probably. And in the jury, a lot of debate, a lot of discussion. We didn't fight, let me be frank with that, but there was a lot of debate and discussion, productive for the most. And I think the area where we spent the maximum number of time was probably the South Asian Agency of the Year, and that's where we had a lot of argument, but not necessarily disagreement at the end of it, and we finally coalesced and came around. But there was a lot of explaining to each other our individual perspectives and point of view.